Tea time. Did you hear the story a woman on here told about how she was happy to finally finish filing for divorce to get those proceedings underway because her husband was a piece of work? So she decided to have a little party at her house, the same house that she and her husband shared together. And she invited her friends, told them they can invite friends, let's just have a good time. The party went well. She was happy to surround herself with people who actually like her. So after the party, a few days later, she get a message from a random man. And the man is like, well, I have something to tell you concerning your husband, but I can't tell you on Messenger. We need to meet face to face. And she was like, that sounded a little bit odd, but she had to end up getting a restraining order from her husband, so she didn't know what he was capable of or what this man was trying to do, if he was trying to help her, tell her something significant, so she decided to meet him. So she goes to meet him, and they sitting there together, and he's telling her, well, I need you to know that your husband is a Mason. And she's like, what? She's like, yeah. You know what a Mason is? And she didn't really know. And he's like, well, we're a brotherhood, and we look out for each other. And let me tell you what happened to one of our other brothers. And he shows the woman a video of another woman getting it in with a man, like sleeping with him. And she's thinking, well, what does this have to do with me? She said, and he says, well, listen, this woman was the wife of one of our brothers. And we got this footage of her sleeping with that man, having an affair. We showed it at our meeting so everybody know, and we devised a plan to hurt her. He said we showed this video to all her friends and all her family, and she was ruined. She got fired from her job. Everybody shamed her, all because of what she did. And the lady's like, and what this got to do with me? Because she was like, I never cheated on my husband. We was married. Now, after we separated, I got it in because I got some needs, but I would never do anything like that. And he's like, well, your husband has got his hands on some footage of you, and honestly, we already saw it. They played it in a meeting, and that's why I came to warn you. After I saw you at the party, I was like, I recognized you from the video, and I said, oh my gosh, this is going to be her next. And she was like, what do you mean? He's like, yes, they're about to show everything to everybody just to get back at you, and I don't want that to happen to you. And she's like, so what are you trying to say? He's like, I'm trying to say I can help you. I have two things that you can do. Either one, you can pay $10,000 and then everybody will forget everything that happened, erase the footage, or you can pay some restitution by sleeping with another member of our lodge. And she's like, what? He's like, yeah, if you sleep with somebody, and you know what, I'll go ahead and do it. Because if you don't take this agreement, then you want anybody, it could be a random person that they assign you to sleep with. So you can either do the $10,000 or sleep with somebody. But I'd rather, if you want to sleep with somebody, you sleep with me, because at least it's somebody that you know. And she's like, what? He said, or this footage is going to go around everywhere, and everybody's going to see what you did. And she was like, what? So she calmed down, told him bye. He said, you got 72 hours to think about it. And she sat there and she's like, I cannot believe this. This is crazy, but this sounds like some crazy stuff my husband would be into. So she didn't even know. So she called one of her homegirls and she was like, let me tell you what's going on. Because the man had told her, don't even go to the police, because we have brothers everywhere. And if you go to the police, we still just going to release it. It's not going to help you. So she called her friend to help her, and she knew her friend was very well known, well connected. Her friend knew everybody in the city. So she told her about the man, told her his name, and her friend was like, so-and-so? Child, he ain't no Mason. Child, this man ain't even married. He got a baby mama, about 5, 6 kids, and he is really just trying to scam you. She took that information, was happy, that it wasn't legit. It was not something she had to deal with. But when he did call her back, she said, you know what? I know you're a scammer. I know you're a liar. And do what you want to do. And left it alone like that. She said she never press charges or anything, because she said she had so much going on that she ain't even got to deal with this foolishness. A man trying to scam her into sleeping with him. Can you believe it?